Hey guys, welcome to the Antidote Show. I'm your host, Marshall Brown. Say, listen, guys, listen, first of all, congratulations to the Celtics, okay? Congratulations to my nephew, Jaylen Brown, for getting MVP, winning the championship. Y'all know I had to put that in there. Now, y'all know I was supposed to be at that parade, but God's business is first, okay? Family's right there with him, but God come first, and I got to take care of his business first. So he says, stay behind, okay? And take care of what you promised and what you committed yourself to. Listen, people, integrity is everything. Having a good mindset is everything. So let me tell you what's going on today. Today I'm amongst so many beautiful women. So many beautiful women. This young lady, she's going to introduce herself to you because y'all know, child, I got 21 students and I be messing their names all up. I think you said Sandra, right?
Yes, it is.
I knew that. Okay. So I am here today, way out. Let me tell you, I am in Egypt somewhere, child. We are far from my house, but we're out here in the Stone Mountain area. Listen, we're taking a deeper dive on an emotional mindset. You know, we talk about emotions and we talk about the mind, body, and spirit. We talk about those things. Do we take a deeper dive in those things? No, we do not. And I think that's sometimes why we miss the mark of kingdom building, right? Because we don't deal with our first mind. We don't deal with our body or the body of Christ. And we also don't deal with the spirit. We're not a fight against flesh and blood, but it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual walk. He didn't leave the man behind. He left his spirit behind. But do you know how to tap into the spirit? That's the thing. But y'all know I can go on and on and on. But let me tell you, I'm here with these beautiful women, and this event is called a deeper dive in your emotional mindset. And we deal with emotions a lot, sis. You know, and sometimes with women, we let our emotions get the best of us, right? So I'm gonna let her introduce herself. She is so beautiful. Look at her, all her beautiful colors. If you tune into my Facebook, you will see a lot of reels going on today. But I had to sit down with this young lady. I saw her she was just glowing. I said, hey sis, we gotta get you on. People need to know what you're doing, right? This is the conversation piece. These peaceful conversations, right? With the antidote, because God is the antidote to all things. We can't have a peaceful conversation if we don't add God in it. So you're like, well, why are you doing the conversation piece, but you did the antidote intro? Because God is the antidote to everything. And it takes God's antidote to give us a peaceful conversation, okay? So there's a method to my madness, child. Don't back up off me. So, Sandra, tell us what you're doing, who you are, where you come from, what you got going on, where you get that dress from, girl, because I need to get one.
Okay. Well, the dress came from Laura Gale Facebook ad. I went, clicked, and said like and bought.
Okay.
So I'll give it to you for
Okay.
But I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised, Grady baby. History, just Atlanta is my world for me. I am a evidence-based substance abuse addiction facilitator. I own my own nonprofit. My goal is to heal our culture, our families, with the tools that I have been trained. We have walked away from our families. We've given up. Big Mama don't raise the babies no more. Big Mama's in the club with the babies, and we got to separate the two. So, and we got to start doing more forgiveness. And forgiveness is what's burning us. So I am also doing a residency right now with 3D psychotherapy to be a licensed counselor. I love what I do. I'm very passionate about us healing from within, because we too often hold on to our traumas and let our traumas define who we are instead of the other way around. We have to know that it's okay to grieve. It's okay to forgive that person. You may not ever hear them say, I'm sorry, but forgiveness is for you.
That's right.
It's for you. It's for you to be that beautiful blossom that God wants to use you for to help the next person along. So in my field, I work within the family treatment courts of Atlanta, Georgia, and in DeKalb, and I teach evidence-based curriculum to substance use parents. Like I said, we attack the whole family, and I mean attack. We don't treat, we attack because we go in hard.
Amen.
And that's how we have to do it. And we allow the individual to heal and connect those dots for them so they can bring their families together. We want to get our babies up out of defects kid.
Absolutely.
We want to do that. And so that is my passion and my goal. And that's the reason I'm in my field, is because I love it. And a lot of people used to say, even now, there's no money in that. Might not be a little money. I love and soul that I can touch to grow to the next level. And I don't worry about that dollar, because when you're walking in your gift that God gave you to put on this earth and to pour into our communities, He is going to make those finances available for you. I don't want for anything. I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't struggled, but I don't want for anything.
Amen.
Because He makes a way, because I honor what He has put in my heart. And I'm so glad you spoke about integrity, because we have lost that.
Yes.
And we got to get it back.
Absolutely.
Your word needs to be your word.
Yes.
Stop saying things out of hatred, out of animosity, out of anger. If you say, I'm going to do it, do it.
You know, sis, I find that to be a problem too. That a reason a lot of times that we have these issues in our homes because we word curse.
Yeah.
And people don't even understand what that mean, word cursing. It does, a lot of that doesn't be talked about in the church.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they talk about prosperity and, you know, faith, and you need all those things, right? All those things work together for the good, right? But we need to get to the root problem of the spiritual warfare that we're in, and a lot of it is through your mouth. Remember, the word says it's not what enters a man's mouth that defiles him, it's what comes out of his mouth. And we find in communities, and I'm not going to just say our community, because this happens in all communities, where they say, you're going to be just like your dad, or your mama wasn't nothing, or you're going to be just like, right? And we have to be very cautious of that, of what we say and speak onto someone, because those things come to pass, right? And especially not only onto other people, but even onto ourselves. If we sit here and say, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, you're going to be sick, right? So,
Because thinking our thoughts determine
right.
what is going to come out, how we feel about ourselves. We have to be
Absolutely.
very mindful about thoughts.
And let me say this too for my audience. Please excuse the background music, because you know, guys, that I really, really protect what goes into my ear gates and my eye gates. We find fun in a lot of things that we listen to, but is it of what we're walking, right? Is it being consistent and integrity to who we serve, right? Because, you know, I don't want to go off, but the Holy Spirit is taking me here because I know the audience that I keep. And I don't want you to think that this is a double-minded event, right? Because we have a mission here. But the enemy, he'll come in any way, and people don't even know they're being used by it just because they don't know, right? And it's a women's event, but we got a male DJ. You know, I digress. You know, no pun intended. But I do want to have the integrity to my audience that, you know, I stand for Christ. And everything I do, I put him first. And we have to be the living example for him. So, sis, tell us how they can get in touch with you.
Okay, so I have my own nonprofit. It's called Divas Incorporated, which stands for Divinely Inspired to Victoriously Achieve Success Incorporated. And my email address is divasinc11@gmail.com. My number is 404-384-3510.
Okay.
See?
So, hey, get in touch with her. She's doing a lot of great things in the community, and we have to come together to sharpen iron, right? Listen, one thing about a lot of the communities they are afraid to tell their shame, right? Or they're afraid to let people know when they need help or when they're going through. That's when we messed up. He said, you ask, you shall receive. You knock, the door be open. You seek, and you shall find. In order to seek, you got to go looking for it, right? And when God brings you the resources, because if you're listening to this today, this is about mishap, okay? It's because you needed to get this and get in touch with these beautiful women that are coming forth with these resources so that you can be set free, right? We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and our testimony. So we have to give our testimony so that we can overcome as a community and as a people. So, sister, thank you so much. We're going to have to get together some more and do a full interview so we can go in deeper on what you're doing. Okay? All right. So I'm bringing another young lady to the set. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm bringing another young lady to the set. She's another guest. And she's another guest. And she's going to introduce herself. Hey, sis. Hey, sis. You see some other ladies in there? If you can sit one by one. And I got you. Thank you, my love. You can have a seat right here, sis. Guys. We are here taking a deeper look. This is another beautiful angel that God has sent this way. Introduce yourself.
My name is Ana Reyes.
And tell them what
coach.
You do.
I'm a mindset coach. I'm an author. I'm a juicer. I have a juicing business.
Okay.
So
Listen, we need all that.
Yes, I'm a personal development enthusiast. I love anything personal development.
Okay. Well, tell them what in depth you said you're enthusiast. Yes.
Yeah.
Mindset enthusiast. Tell them about that. Just a little bit on that. A little elevated speech.
So I would say your mindset, we hear that word a lot, right? What I've come to understand, your mindset is a collection of your thoughts, right? What are you constantly thinking about? And what is your mind ticking all the time, right? So your mindset. And based on those thoughts, we produce an emotion. Based on that emotion, we're going to create a behavior.
That's right.
Right. So when I started analyzing all of those things with myself and other people, I realized just how important those thoughts are for our collection of thoughts, which is our mindset.
Right. And y'all hear me talk a lot about a kingdom mindset. So positivity, high vibration.
Yes.
And when you in that mindset, so many positive things come your way, right? With the other Chandra, we was talking about how with your mindset, you have to speak in the now. You have to speak in the life of what is, right? We have to get out of the spiritual conversations of what you ain't gonna be, what changing that mindset. When you change your mindset, you can change your life, right?
Absolutely. Change your life, change your mind, change your life.
Right, absolutely. So a lot of us, we're in a depressive mindset. We're in a poverty mindset. It's all a mindset. You have to transform your mind. When Christ, he said in his word, transform your mind. Meaning the mind is a powerful thing. And whatever so a man thinketh, so is he. So you think you're wealth, you're wealth. You think you're living. But if you think you're death, you're going to die. So we have to change that mindset. And it's good that we have women or people in the community that are leading us to understand and how to get in a place to have our mindset set on the positive things.
Absolutely. And something that I've noticed in our community is that yes, we do speak a lot about being positive, staying in high vibrations, but how do we do that?
That's right.
How do we do that? And how do we not feel bad about ourselves because we haven't figured that out yet?
Right.
Because that is all a process that we were never taught. As our people, right? We were never taught how to take yourself from those constant negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative views of yourself, and how do you start switching that around? So eventually, over time, now your mind is ticking in a more positive, more light way in which you can produce more positive things for yourself.
And I think that's what's important too, is who you govern yourself around.
Absolutely.
You make sure you stay around what you want, right? You don't want to be around like that's why like men have issues when they have a wife or a woman that's always nagging.
Or I would say, you remember when we were young and our parents used to tell us, don't hang out with that one, because they knew that
Really?
association, what association brings. And
That's
that was
right.
big for me actually this year, right? The end of every year, I say to myself, what am I going to work on the next year? And what I wanted to see for myself was just two things, right? Increase my finances and increase the quality of my body.
That's
as
right.
far as building strength. And I said, who is in my life right now that I can connect to more deeply, that can assist me in reaching what I want to see?
That's right.
And that's exactly what I did. And then, not the other people are bad, right? But they're just not in the space in which I want to see my life go. So association is very big in assisting you in who you want to become. Because I said, you don't see, basketball players training with soccer players.
Right.
Right? It's all
Because they know what they need.
exactly.
That's right. So also she does juicing.
Oh,
So
I love juicing.
I know I started juicing,
Girl,
but I need to continue
Juicing
more.
also changed my mindset, because again, you're getting all of these nutrients that now your body starts transforming at the cellular level. So if you have better cells, you're gonna have better organs and you're gonna have a better system.
Absolutely.
And with that, you start functioning better. You start eating better food. You start looking better. So you're like, oh, you want to treat
Shining.
yourself
Yes,
better,
yeah.
Now you get your energy back, because that's why I started juicing, because I was so lethargic. I'm like, something is going on. Started working from home. I'm sitting down a lot. I'm like, my working out is not the same anymore. So I'm like, what do I do? Let me start juicing. What I saw in those 2 weeks, I'm like, I'm never giving up juicing.
I know
Ever
that's right.
in my
I know
life.
that's right. Well, sis, tell them how to get in touch with you.
On my Instagram, my juicing Instagram is CC Juices, the letter C Juices in Instagram. Then my personal Instagram is my whole entire name. It's really long.
Okay. Well, get in touch with CC Juicy, and she will get you in touch with everything else. But if you need any information, contact me, your
Absolutely.
host, Marshall Brown, and I will make sure that you get what you need when you need it, okay? Sis, thank you so much.
Welcome.
It's a
Thank
pleasure
you.
meeting you. I just see a light all around you. You are going to reach every goal that you accomplish.
Thank you, ma'am, and so are you.
I see it. And it's done. And
Have
it's
a good
done.
one.
If you send another lady my way, I'll
Yes,
appreciate
ma'am.
it. So guys, like I said, it's about changing that mindset, man. You got to get into a place of life. You have to get into a place of just trusting and believing God. Again, please disregard the music in the background. I don't understand, but it's all good. Hey, yes, I have another lady here. Another sister. She's a part of the event. Go ahead, introduce yourself to us.
Hey, I'm Jay Fulcher. I'm a podologist, a certified podologist here in Georgia. Can I go back?
Yes, you can go. Hey,
I'm the
we
first.
ride.
I'm the first and only podologist here in Georgia.
Tell them what a podologist is, since you're the first and only. Don't nobody know what that is, girl.
So basically, what that is, I'm in podiatry. I'm the wellness piece in podiatry.
Okay.
So instead of giving you a RX, like a prescription, or trying to do surgery or anything like that, I can correct some things to the foot or to the lower limb naturally.
I need help with that,
got
girl. I
you.
keep having this little swelling on this side.
Uh-oh.
Every time I get in planes and things like that, I be having this little swelling. But we're gonna talk about
We're gonna
that.
talk about that later.
But it's a very important for you. Listen, how we gonna get anywhere if our feet ain't right?
Honey, you can't go anywhere.
I mean, now, mind you, no pun intended to those who have lost limbs, because God will make a way,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But take care of what He's already given you.
Yes,
Then you don't have to
absolutely.
worry about the way to be made. 'Cause you already got the
Absolutely,
way.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, sis, tell them, how did you get into that?
Well, I was moving to England and I was researching how to, because when I get there, I've been in the industry as a nail tech for like 32 years, right? And have my business day spa and everything. And I was researching, I kept seeing this word podology, and I'm like, what the heck is that? I said, it piqued my interest. And then one thing led to another, and I already have a medical background, right? Nursing background. So I had to take an entry exam, and then I moved to Europe and became this.
Wow.
Yeah, when I came back, I became this podologist. So.
Well, I got a new friend that's gonna take care of our feet.
yeah, I got you covered.
Yes, well, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
That is all. I'm so excited for you. I'm looking to
Yeah.
move out of the country. I'm giving myself a 2 year,
Okay.
a
where you
2 year
wanna
window. I want to go to Southeast Asia or somewhere
Okay.
like that.
go? Okay.
Somewhere,
My
child.
niece was there for a year. She said she loved it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've heard it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The economy's good, but listen, when you do
Yeah.
hair, you can go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, when you do feet, you can.
you can
Yeah.
do it. Everybody got some feet, and
That's
everybody got some hair.
And plus, toes are my jam. Okay.
I know that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, sis, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Listen, we're taking a deeper dive.
Okay.
And when we take a deeper dive in an emotional mindset, we got to make sure the whole body,
Yeah.
mind, and spirit is
Absolutely.
right. So
Absolutely.
if you don't feel right, healthy in your body, then you ain't gonna feel right. Okay. So you have to make sure, and that's even a part. Disease brings disease, right? So we
Absolutely.
have to keep ourselves in that spirit of health,
Absolutely.
wealth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And a good mindset, a good kingdom mindset, because everyone doesn't know what kingdom means. They think, oh, it's like a cliche word, but kingdom is we come together as a people. We sharpen iron. Two are better than one. Where two or more in the midst, God is in the midst, right? So I love you. And again, guys, this is not a DJ event. I don't understand, but listen, we're here to bring God into the midst of our total mindset. So,
Absolutely.
okay.
Look forward to
Tell them how to
looking
get
at
in touch with you.
Oh,
sis.
definitely. You can call 404-836-3891. But here's the fastest way. Google medical pedicure.
Medical pedicure, baby.
Google that, and you'll find me. J Fulcher, Jae Fulcher, Fulther. You will find me. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to going and get me a medical pedicure because I need that child get all my little stuff together before I leave.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, I love y'all. Hey, get in touch with these sisters. I got one more coming to the stage.
Yes.
Thank you, sis. We'll get together. We can talk
Absolutely.
about this in deep and do a whole
A
show
deeper
on it.
dive.
A deeper dive.
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
So I have another beautiful angel on her way over here, honey. She is so beautiful. I can't even tell you enough. Hey, sis. I love her spirit. She came in the door funny, honey. I love it. Sis, introduce yourself.
I am the comedian and actress Monica S. Reed.
I love it, Monica S. Reed. That's what I'm talking about. So what got you into comedy? Because listen, laughter is good for the soul.
Yeah, they say it's supposed to help us lose weight, but I'm still not laughing enough.
Girl, I know that's right. I ain't laughed enough to get I need to get off at least about 3 or 4 of them.
Well, just keep on. I got you today. I got
know
you.
that. I know
It
that's
burns
right.
calories.
Yes, in them cheeks. So I know that when I've had my mom, not my mother, my father, my cousin, and myself, we went through cancer.
Oh,
Right? And my dad, he had like stage 3. My cousin had stage 3, and I had like stage 1. And when I went through, I came out without radiation and chemotherapy, right? But they had to have radiation and chemotherapy. But one of the medications I told them to take every day was laughter.
Oh yeah.
Laughter, I told them to take it every day, 3 times a day, just a regimen to have laughter, love, and peace in their atmosphere. And let me tell you something. With that prescription, they're both cancer-free. They're both cancer-free. So, sis, tell us how you got into comedy and where you going, where you been, what you doing, girl?
Well, I was born in entertainment. My family has been doing gospel music for over 75 years. So that part of my life was always there. And just being me as an actress, I was invited by another comic to come and do a stand-up set. What the hell am I talking about?
Let me tell you real quick. I did that at Uptown one time. Girl, bombed. But I had one of my educators there. She wouldn't blast me out to the students that I bombed.
See,
She wouldn't blast me out. But I still got encouraged. I was like, I'm still
Yeah.
gonna keep doing this. Okay.
and like you're always doing a lot of the funny roles. They call them the comedic roles. I'm always the comedic relief for most movies and stage plays and so forth. And so they were like, okay, just get up there. So literally, that became my tagline. Y'all know these are not jokes. It's
Right.
just life.
Right.
So when you can laugh at yourself, what you're going through, there's someone in the audience.
Can't
They're
relate.
going through the same thing, or they know someone that has done it. And that half empty mentality becomes half full, and then they can laugh at themselves. And that's how it just literally started for me at the Laughing Skull. And when they say, how do you have all these people? Because they had never had a sold out show like that since, what was it? Lucy. Lucy is an old comic that was an Asian young lady, and she did that. And I was like, well, that's a testament to my craft. So that's how it started, and I've been doing it professionally, just added it to my resume, going on 10 years now.
That is so awesome. I remember I've been doing this show for like 15 years, and when I was starting to come in, I remember Steve Harvey saying one time, if you can get one to laugh, you got everybody. Don't even worry about it.
Absolutely.
Don't even worry about it.
I tell folks, you depend on God or you wearing the pins when you come see me. I'm just going to help you out.
No, that's fine.
Because you
Have
know,
on
after
them
a
penny
certain
liners.
age, right, after a certain age, them ankles don't work no more.
Well,
Absolutely.
sis, tell them how to get in touch with you, where they can find you at, and maybe even where your next show will be.
Well, as the songwriter said, call me if you
You
know
need someone to talk to.
You can find me on all social media platforms as actress Monica Reed. I hope you'll also come and join us this November 6th through the 9th. I'm the Director of Operations for the Peachtree Village International Film Festival. If anything else, when I say Google me, I'm so serious.
That's what I
Google me.
I
And
know
you can
that's
find
right.
everything and anything about actress, comedian Monica Reed.
Well, Monica, please let me know about that November 6th, because that is my New Year's Day. So,
Come on.
Okay, guys.
We gonna make movies, but not them movies. We gotta go see your man for this.
I know that's right.
Mhm.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you.
Listen, guys, laughter will change your mindset. Okay, if you mad, just start laughing. You know, one thing it does do, confuse the enemy. All right, let me bring the host to this awesome event. Oh, Madam President is gonna come to the stage right now. She's gonna introduce herself. Listen, she's a foxy cutie. You hear? She is so beautiful. I love. Listen, look at her. I know that's right. She looks like my auntie, don't she? So sis, tell them who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
Absolutely. My name is Lenore Reese, and I am the National President of Gamma Pi Delta Sorority Incorporated. It is a business and professional women's sorority founded by two African-American women who were also sisters, and we were founded in Detroit, Michigan at Lewis College of Business. I hail from New Jersey. However, I've resided in Virginia much longer, in Northern Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C.
I love it. You know, all my family from Michigan. I told you she might be my cousin. Okay.
I don't have any relatives there that I know of, but you never know.
Well, you know, I have them all over the world. I find somebody everywhere. But I do have family in Michigan, Benton Harbor, Saginaw, Lansing,
Oh,
Flint,
wonderful.
all up in them parts, all up in. So what made you want to start a sorority, a sisterhood? What gave you?
It actually started in 1943. So that was way before my time, but I've been a member since 1997, and I've been active the entire time. It's a great organization of women. We have women who, in terms of education, from high school graduates up to doctorates, business owners in pretty much every field of business, medicine, science, etc. So I liken us to a beautiful quilt. You know, you have a quilt, you have all types of fabrics, different textures. That's us.
And see, I love that because, you know, guys, we've talked about sororities, fraternities, and things like that. It's what it's founded on. Some of the fraternities and sororities were not founded on wholesome things, right? So you have to make sure, and I'm talking to my young people, make sure and do your research of which and what it was founded on, right? It's not, all of them are not masonries, right? All of them are not Eastern Stars. And I'm not knocking it because I was once an Eastern Star, but I had to get in my word and understand and do my research to know what I was getting myself into. Don't get anything just because, ooh, that's what they doing on campus. No, do your research. Make sure that it is speaking life. Make sure that it's going to help you get to your next level, not just something where you just thump in the ground. Okay, so I love it. I love it.
Yeah. We also do quite a bit of community service. We also do scholarships. We work with the youth because we know that it is up to us to prepare our coming generations
That's right.
as we go forward. And as we talked about earlier, to break generational curses and to get our young people on the right path so that we can accomplish all the things that we were intended to accomplish.
Absolutely. And it takes, listen, my young people, I'm talking to you guys, especially my young ladies, get a godly example before you. Because we don't have it. A lot of you don't have it in your homes. And we're knowing you don't have it in your homes because so many of y'all are missing. And if you're missing, you can be found. Okay? You can be found. But you need to get those. It's summertime. So a lot of them are leaning towards everything. Social media and everything. Get involved in the community. Get around other women doing what you want to do so they can show you how to do it. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be raising them up. It ain't just based on your parent to raise them up. It's a community thing.
Absolutely.
It's a kingdom thing. That's why it's so important to have an emotional mindset change. Change your mindset. Change your mindset.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, sis, tell them how to get in touch with you.
You can reach me at NATLPRES, which is National President, at GPD1943.org.
All right. Y'all got it. Y'all heard seen it from the Silver Fox herself.
That's right.
She is so beautiful.
Gamma Phi
I love
Delta
it.
Sorority Incorporated. Look us up.
Look us up. Look them up, okay? So they can get your mindset changed, right?
Right.
And then you young ladies, especially if you're in college and you want a good business fraternity to get sorority to get into, this is where you need to go.
Absolutely.
All right? Love you, sis.
I love you too. Thank you so much.
Yeah, see you at the show. Okay, I got another sis. I believe she is one of our vendors.
I am a speaker vendor.
She's a speaker vendor. That's what
Hello,
I'm talking
everyone.
about.
Hello.
Introduce yourself.
Well, I am Nina Moore, and I am so excited to be here this morning. Mindset is so important to me because we have to be transformed by the renewing of our mind.
Right.
And nothing changes when nothing changes. And the first thing that has to shift is the mind. So this is going to be amazing today. I believe that whoever is here is supposed to be here, right? And we're going to be blessed. We're gonna be blessed.
Yes. Yes. So tell them what all you do.
So I'm really I teach people how to build distribution centers worldwide. So I'm a health and wellness coach, a transformation coach, and I teach women 40 and over how to operate on social media because people
Child, I need a class, honey.
so I find women that are over 40 are definitely afraid of social media, and it's just really because they don't know what to do. And so I teach people how to build their business, how to build their network through social media, but health and wellness is so passionate to me because I used to be 300 pounds.
Child, I was 333.
Come on. There is freedom in
Right.
releasing that weight.
Listen, child, only thing was getting exercise was my arm with that
Right
fork.
here,
Okay,
right.
it's time to let it go, let it
I
go.
always say, we're slowly killing ourselves with weapons of mass destruction. Fork, knife, and a spoon.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
So excited to be here. Listen, if you're not here, if you weren't here, you should have been here, but it's okay. I'm certain that you'll be able to get some clips from today. Being in a room with like-minded women,
It's important. Kingdom mind is a thing, man. It's a thing. And guess what? You see it on them. You see it on the people, the kingdom minded people. It's not just a cliche. It's not just a thing we just say. It's a thing we do.
It's a thing we do.
It's the thing we do. And we bring our resources to the community to set the captives free. That's what it's about.
Hello, and set them free in their mind first, because the body's going to do whatever the mind says.
That's
So
right.
people, I watch people go get weight loss surgery, and I'm not against any of it.
Right.
They do the shots, they do all kinds of things.
But they never change
but they
their
don't change
mindset.
this, which is why most people that I know who have had surgery have all gained their weight back
Right.
because they didn't deal with this first. There's so
That's right.
much trauma that we're holding on to and baggage that we're carrying that I like to teach people how to unpack the baggage, right? And then what I teach them how to do is not just lose the weight, keep it off, but then make some money from their story.
I know that's
Right?
right.
'Cause facts sell, but stories sell.
Sell.
Right? And so stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a
tuned.
good time, right? We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna bring God, like wherever I go, God is there.
That's right.
And my story starts with conviction from the Word of God.
I
So
know
stay
that's
tuned.
right. Me too. So tell them how to get in touch with you.
So
sis.
you can find me on all social media platforms. You're always going to find me by my name. I believe that's important. Nina Moorer, Moorer. So you're going to find me on Instagram at The Real Nina Moorer, REAL, The Real Nina Moorer. You're going to find me on Facebook as Nina Rochelle Moorer, on TikTok as Nina Moorer, on YouTube as Nina Moorer, The Wellness Queen. Stay tuned. Follow me, you guys. And I even host a free book club every single Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. My page is Nina R. Moorer, or The Wellness Queen, so that we can literally empower each other to change our minds, to grow, because we're never going to earn more than we earn.
Well, sis, we gotta get together. I have a book, The Conversation Piece, and we got
Oh,
it's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye. Thank
Love
you.
you. Okay, guys, listen, they can ready to start this event. I'm going to come back to you guys. We're going to come back. But like I said, change that mindset. Get around positive people doing positive things, all right? Now, that's the antidote, but we're about to have a conversation piece. So we'll be right back. God bless you. See you in a minute.